The story I'm about to tell is a pretty intense story, so I'd like to give a warning to if you're watching this that it's an intense story, and I just want people to have a warning that if you don't want to watch this, listen to this, that's just fine, of course. So I was working in a jail. I had an inmate that had really serious back pain. He was on a lot of pain meds and had been since Vietnam in a lot of pain. He was an older gentleman, obviously. So, of course, I tell him about tapping. I was tapping in the jail with all the inmates. They were actually my subjects going through my training, which was amazing. And this particular gentleman had had lots of different traumas. The first one he tells me is he was blown up while he was on a tank and thrown, I don't know, 20, 50 feet in the air and landed on his back. So we tapped that. Of course, it's an incredibly charged event for him, but by the time we're done tapping, there's no charge about that whatsoever. But there's no pain in his back. I mean, there's still pain in his back. So I go, okay, well, what else has happened to your back? He tells me another, I can't remember what it was something else where he was really injured. We tap through that so that there's no trauma left about that, and sure enough, there's still pain after that. Then he tells me a story where a woman was being raped, and he went to stop her being raped, and the men raped him, and that he never felt safe from that moment again. Tapped through that experience, still had back pain. By now, I was just like, I don't understand. All these things are all cleaned up. How could he still be having pain? That doesn't make any sense to me. And then we go further into the story, and he tells me he had a dishonorable discharge, which is bad enough. He was asked to leave after this experience, but that's not the piece. The piece was, as he left, his whole battalion turned their backs on him, and he had to walk out through this whole line of people just completely giving their back to him after all that he had been through. Tapped out that piece of that whole trauma, and his pain was gone. He started playing basketball again with the young guys. He went off all his pain meds. He was an entirely new human being. So that to me is an experience where I've talked a lot about the nugget of a particular thing that just gets stuck, whether it's a car accident or whatever, trying to find the nugget that is just refusing to release pain. So that's my story about, we'll use a fake name, Robert. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.